In the city's glow, where lights never dim, I saw you first, on a whim's fleeting limb. Your dress was silk, your jewels did gleam, a vision spun from a poet's dream. But my heart, it stirred, not for gold's bright call, nor for the wealth that adorned your hall. I saw in your eyes a spark, a truth, a fire that burned with the grace of youth. I not married you because you are rich girl, though your world spun in a diamond's twirl. It wasn't the coins that piled so high, nor the stars you seemed to pluck from the sky. It was the laughter that danced in your voice, the way you made my heart rejoice. Your wealth was vast, but it wasn't my aim. I loved you for you, not your family's name. They whispered of riches, of fortunes untold, of mansions draped in silver and gold. They spoke of your status, your elegant grace, the power you held in society's race. But I cared not for the glitter or shine, nor the titles that marked your family's line. I saw a soul, so tender, so true, and that, dear girl, was what pulled me to you. The world assumed I'd chase your estate, that I'd bow to wealth, surrender to fate. They thought I'd kneel for a share of your prize, a beggar disguised with love in his eyes. But I walked beside you, not for what you owned, not for the empire your father had grown. I walked for the warmth of your hand in mine, for the moments we shared, so simple, divine. I not married you because you are rich girl, though your name was a storm, a societal whirl. I married the heart that beat soft and kind, the thoughts that flickered in your brilliant mind. I married the girl who laughed in the rain, who saw beauty in loss and joy in pain. Your wealth was a shadow, a fleeting disguise, but your soul was the sun that lit up my skies. We strolled through the gardens, your world so grand, marble fountains, roses, all perfectly planned. But I saw the wildflowers you stopped to admire. Their humble beauty set your heart afire. You spoke of dreams, not of gold or gain, of stories and stars, of love's sweet refrain. And I knew then, my heart had been won, not by your riches, but by all you'd become. The whispers grew louder, the judgments unkind. They said I was grasping, a fool out of line, a pauper, they sneered, with nothing to show. What right has he to her highborn blow? But you never faltered, you never did sway. You saw through their words, their cold, cruel play. You held my hand, and your eyes did declare that love, not wealth, was the bond we would share. I not married you because you are rich girl, though your coffers could make the whole world twirl. I married the courage that stood by my side, the strength in your heart, where truth did reside. I married the one who saw past my lack, who loved me forward, and never looked back. Your riches were nothing, a fleeting detail, compared to the love that would always prevail. We danced in the moonlight, no ballroom required. Your laughter was music, my soul was inspired. The chandeliers sparkled, but they couldn't compare to the light in your eyes, so honest, so rare. I held you close, in a world of our own, far from the glitter, the pomp, and the throne. For love was our kingdom, our treasure, our crown. And in that sweet moment, no wealth could weigh down. Your father, he questioned, his brow lined with doubt. What brings this man here? What's he about? He offered me riches, a test of my will, to see if I'd bend, if my heart would stand still. But I spoke of you, of the joy in your smile, of the moments we shared, mile after mile. I told him your wealth was not my desire. Your heart was the flame that set me afire. I not married you because you are rich girl, though your name could command the tides to unfurl. I married the one who saw me as whole, who mended the cracks in my wandering soul. I married the girl who dreamed beyond gold, whose spirit was fierce, whose heart was bold. Your riches were fleeting, a shadow, a ruse, but your love was the gift I could never refuse. The years they may pass, and the world may still talk of the pauper and princess, their scandalous walk. They'll speak of your wealth, of the life you could lead, but they'll never know the love that we breed. For we built a life on trust and on care, on moments of joy, so simple, so rare. No mansion could hold what our hearts have designed, a love pure and true, forever entwined. I not married you because you are rich, girl, though your world was a tapestry, woven with pearl. I married the one who saw through the veil, whose love was a ship that would always set sail. I married the girl who stood by my side, through whispers and doubts, through the world's cruel tide. Your wealth was a shadow, a fleeting display, but your heart was the dawn of my every day. And now as we stand, hand in hand, side by side, no riches could rival the joy of this ride. The world may still judge, may still cast its stare, but we know the truth of the love that we share. It's not in the gold, nor the jewels you wear, but in every small moment, in every shared prayer. I married you, love, for the soul that you bring, for the heart that makes every morning sing. So let them keep talking, let them spin their tales of the rich girl and dreamer whose love never fails. For I not married you because you are rich, girl, not for diamonds or fame, nor the world's fleeting whirl. I married the one who made my heart soar, who gave me a love worth fighting for. And together we'll walk, through life's joy and pain, bound by a love that no wealth could sustain.